Viewer voice messages after the Saints Falcons game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to sound off. And boy, do I have some voice messages. So we're going to go ahead and start this party. We're not going to mess about. Let's go ahead and get it started here. The first one is from Simon.
What up? What up?
What's
So
up,
I'm
Simon?
out here floating around in space. I'm up in the atmosphere. I'm looking out the left. I'm looking out the right windows of my space shuttle.
Yep.
I'm hearing nothing but analytical facts. I'm hearing nothing but PPFs. I'm hearing EPAs. I'm hearing DVOAs. And I look to my left. I look back out to the right. I realize that I'm in the Skrmetta.
There it is.
And it's
Dangerous
a lovely
place to
place.
be. It is a lovely place.
But
True.
I'll tell you what is not lovely. The Saints. I'm watching, the game just finished now. The Falcons and the Saints. We get dogged at home
Just
against the Falcons.
dominated.
And I know this is bad.
Real bad.
The offense was bad.
Despicable.
The defense, it's like they put up whatever they could.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were okay. I mean, they gave up some big plays on that one drive. Kool-Aid got burnt deep, and the Bijan screen on the 2nd and 24. But in entirety, it was okay. But yeah, I mean, how much can you ask?
For the amount of time that they could, and then it was just they tried.
Yeah.
But the offense,
God,
I know you either have it or you don't. And when Kellen Moore, I don't know. He ranges somewhere in the middle right now to me. But I know where he does not have it. And it is the red zone. The red zone offense, terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's worse than the NFL. It's the worst in the NFL, like 32. I mean, let me pull this up real quick. All right, so this is from Jeff Duncan. This was this morning, or Monday morning. This is the Saints offensive ranking through week 12. All right, total offense or total yards, 26th. Yards per play, 29th. All right, rushing, 29th. Passing yards per play, 29th. Rushing yards per play, 30th. Time of possession, 30th. Scoring, 32nd. Red zone, 32nd. Fourth down, I mean, that's whatever. 32nd. Goal to go, 32nd. So, we talk about analytics all the time, and we talk about all the different metrics or whatever, and most of the time, the metrics do match up with reality. Like sometimes some things are fugazi, some are not, whatever, but this is one of those times where it matches up perfectly. The Saints offense is busted, broken, disgusting, despicable, and these numbers reflect that. I mean, this is bad. Like, this is nasty. This is ugly, especially, like Simon just said, in the red zone, goal-to-go situations. I mean, it hasn't even been 24 hours since the game. It's very difficult for me to figure out why this is so bad. Because Kellen Moore is able to call plays. He has successfully called plays. All right, even if it's like, well, the Eagles had this roster, whatever. Like, I'm not saying he can call plays at a Super Bowl level all the time, whatever, no matter what his offenses are going to be top 5 offense. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is drop that down like 10 spots. All right, like he should at least be existing at like the 20th level, the 15th level, the 18th level. Oh, well, we don't have the horses, whatever. Okay, we're the 23rd, 24th, what 32, 32, 32, 32, 30, 30, 29, 29, 29. I mean, it shouldn't be this. Like this should not be the case. So something's broken. Something ain't working. It's gross, nasty, and despicable.
How many times were they in there? I don't know. Maybe 3 or 4. I can't really tell. But you got the ball on the 1 to 2 yard line. Instead of giving it to your running back, I don't know, throwing a quick slant to Devon Vele, which he's caught previously in the season, you choose, instead of running the ball with your running back, who's been pretty good, so he's had a good average of yards per run during the game. Instead of doing that, you give you put Taysom Hill in the game and you have him run out of a shotgun. That's not it. I know the game just ended. I'm in my fanatic mode right now. But man, it's bad. Like, I see potential. I see Tyler Shuck's potential. Looks very good. I can't doubt him. Other things, I see Kellen Moore's potential. I just don't know what is happening with this team. I don't know what's going on. And Alvin Kamara has just completely stepped back. I've never seen him this bad.
Well, I mean, who knows what would have happened this game? Mans looked like Stretch Armstrong. I don't know how he came out of that relatively okay. I mean, that was a nasty looking hit.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. Do I need words of encouragement, James? I don't know. Help a brother out. Thank you.
Honestly, this is one of those moments where, and I'm sure a lot of these calls are going to be, not happy bunnies. But this is one of those moments where it's like, it is totally deserved. This is not one of those like, oh, hold on, guys, let's look through the forest and the tree. Like, let's okay, hold on a second, let's dig in deeper. The deeper you go, the worse it gets. So I'm with you. I'm with everybody on this one. I'm at a loss as well because I understand we're rebuilding, missed opportunities, bad roster, whatever. But it's not this. It does not equal this. It should not equal this for basically the entire year. It's been kind of the same song and dance. I mean, this is there's gonna have to be some answers. This is okay. So far, F- grade, F-. So we need to see it change quickly, because if not, then the numbers are what they are at some point. So I just wanted to look at it. So this is the situation in question. All right. So we get on the 8, and Tyler Shuck runs for 3. This was like a delayed quarterback draw, which I like this play actually. Then you get Taysom Hill right guard for 3 yards. Okay, down to the 2. All right. So now it's 3rd and goal on the 2. Shuck scrambles left into Atlanta for 1 yard. Then 4th and goal at the 1, Taysom the pass is how this all played out. Just to remind everybody. Not that it matters, but yeah. All right, next up, Batman. Straight up, superheroes are calling in.
Hi, James. Batman here.
It's actually Batman.
What I've noticed from this Saints game is what I've been noticing all season long. Inconsistencies with flagging and penalties. Now, something I did enjoy was seeing Chris Olave finally be the productive wide receiver that we know him to be. However, it seems like we cannot get our running.
Well, he mentioned penalties. Penalties have kind of been taken care of, and we've been doing a pretty good job on penalties for a while now. The first couple of games was horrible. Now this game, 4 for 36. And 1 being a intentional grounding from Taysom where he just kind of had to do what he had to do. But penalties were fine.
Running game going. That is due to the personnel for the offensive line. Part of that is due to Eric McCoy. You know what they say. All it takes is one player to throw off your entire offensive line, especially when you've had injury issues and inconsistency at play like we have for the past couple of years. Kelvin Banks, Telese Fuaga have continued to be assets for us. Now, I've also noticed, especially on Twitter, or also known as X, that fans are calling for the head coach to be replaced, along with the coaching staff. I feel like that is an overly emotional response.
It's too early. First of all, shout out to Batman for committing to the bit. Doing this, I don't know if you ever try to talk in the Batman voice, but it hurts to do it for that long. It is too early to call for a straight-up replacement of the coaching staff. it is not too early to look at the numbers, what the play on the field, the results, however you want to phrase it. It's not too early to look at that and say, hey, man, what's up? What's going on here? Talk to me. Make it make sense. It's not too early for that.
Considering when you hire a coaching staff, especially a first-time head coach, you should expect that you are in a rebuild phase. This is not on coaching. This is his first year. This is just a symptom of the whole problem. And the whole problem is you just don't have the team to compete right now. I was right in my statement earlier this week when I said Tyler Shuck is not ready to be christened as a starter, and this proves it. Now, while he wasn't terrible, he held the ball way too long, and that cost us dearly in the passing lanes.
There was a few plays where Shuck held the ball long, but I mean, he was fine. Like, I don't think this should be put on him at all. I mean, I'd be fine saying he was a C-ish grade, maybe a little bit higher, but I thought he was okay.
But overall, I think this is going to sting a lot more because it's a divisional game. But there is good news, James. We have the Falcons another time this season in the Falcon Dome, otherwise known as the Dirty.
The dirty what? Batman? Batman, you okay? Batman? All right, there's the call. I hope Batman's okay. Oh, Batman? All right. Someone put out an EPB on Batman. But I really don't care about losing to the Falcons. Like, winning at their place isn't going to wipe this away. Beating the Dolphins isn't going to wipe this away. Beating the Dolphins and then beating the Panthers again isn't going to wipe this away. Beating the Dolphins and then beating the Bucks and then beating the Panther, like, that's not going to wipe it away. This was out of a bye week. This is against Kirk Cousins, no Drake London. I mean, this is just indefensible, I think. And yeah, we do have to give some time. Again, we do have to give some time to this whole thing. I'm with you. And yeah, it's not the most talented roster, but I don't think it's such a bad roster that it should just produce this. Kellen is going to have to prove that he is a good enough coach to start getting something out of these players. I mean, it can't just be a flat, like 32, 32, 32, 30, 30. Can't be that. Can't do that. I mean, it's just, he's got to give us more. Next up, Rufflem. I hear you.
When will it be time to release Blake Groupie?
Probably about 3 hours ago. They worked out kickers on Monday morning. He's finna be gone pecan.
Like, when is he out the building?
Probably in a couple hours.
Secondly, there shouldn't be any excuse anymore. There shall be no excuses. There will be no excuses. You had every chance.
True.
Every opportunity.
Yeah.
You blew it.
True.
And there will be no excuses. It's on Kellen Moore. It's on this coaching staff. This is a moment where at this point in time, there are no excuses. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I don't know what else to say. This team is all this momentum we had. We talk about how Atlanta is in a bad spot. We talk about how the Saints can win this game and that Drake London's out. Michael Penix is gone. There will be no excuses. There is none. I don't really know what else to say besides that.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. I don't blame. I mean, you know, there's devastation. Yeah. I mean, Kellen has to face. He has to fix this. This was an F. If I'm grading Tyler Shuck, C. Okay, Olave, B, C, whatever. If I'm Devin Neal, C plus. You know, defense, C plus. Somebody, whatever. Coaching, prep, game plan, scheme, philosophy, F minus. Okay, so now he's got to answer for that. Like he has to make this right. He's got to fix the issue moving forward. And even like Groupie, that whole thing, he's going to end up getting released. They're going to end up going in a different direction. It is what it is, but it's a bigger issue than missing kicks, right? Like it's a bigger thing than that. Just like it's bigger than just losing to the Falcons. It's how we lost, how we looked, how we played, out of the bye. It's all of that. That's the problem. And that's the frustrating part, because that should be the easy part. All right, next up. Skrmetta's number 3 fan.
What's up, James?
What's up,
Appreciate
man?
everything you do.
Absolutely.
Best in the business.
No one
Face of
does
the
it better.
franchise.
Yep.
You already know what it is.
100%.
This is me, probably, I think a few minutes after the game. Had to calm down. I stopped watching it after Darnell Mooney catch. I kind of knew from there it was over.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this one piece, man.
Well, go ahead.
I really do agree with you on a lot of things. I feel like you're the best, and not only just with Saints talk, but sports talk. I think your point of view is very appreciated.
Yeah.
And, but the thing,
this guy's making a lot of sense right now.
You're wrong about Kellen Moore being this guy right now, because you made the joke of how Carmichael and Dennis Allen, if you give them 10 weeks to prepare for a game, that wouldn't be enough for them. But I feel like Kellen Moore is like the horseshoe equivalent of he's smart and he's a very analytical guy, but I feel like he kind of coaches himself out of games and he's overthinking things. And I think
I kind of agree with that. That's kind of how it felt this game. And it kind of is how it feels in the red zone. It feels like he is kind of overthinking some of this stuff. Like the 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1 or goal to go. It's like, hey, man, let's just run like a couple of run plays. Let's just run our best run play. Let's not try and get cute with the Philly special, or let's not try and get cute with Taysom Hill. Like, I understand the 4th and 1, right? Like, I understand the whole, we keep showing this look, so we figured this is the time to kind of spring on this kind of pseudo trick play where they think we're just going to barrel down into a quarterback power, so let's do this like quarterback bootleg. I understand that, but just like I understand the Philly special thing and all that stuff against Buffalo, but I think right now it might be better if he gets back to basics and just says, you know what, let's just run forward. And if they stop us, they stop us. But let's just make this so simple. It's 4th and 1. Line up Jack Stoll at fullback, Taysom at halfback, or however you want to do it. Or line up Jack Stoll at, kind of like a fullback situation with Taysom in the backfield and let Taysom follow, however you want to do it. But we got to get back to some kind of basic situation. So I do think he is kind of outsmarting himself, maybe. And he is a rookie head coach. Maybe this is one of those things that he learns from and he kind of gets back to those basics. And we're going to have to wait and see. But right now, like this red zone goal to go stuff is just, it ain't working.
I think he believes that he's smarter than everybody else, and that causes him to make, I wouldn't say that, but it causes him to make bad decisions. One point I'll make is obviously the Juwan Johnson signing. Of course, he's this 6'4", athletic tight end, and maybe you could have saw that, he wasn't being utilized correctly, but in reality, it was what we all knew is that he sucks, and you see that this year, that you gave him that contract thinking he'll have a bigger role, and he hasn't lived up to it because he sucks.
That one, those are easier for me to kind of handle. It's easier for me to handle look, I just got this guy wrong. Even a draft pick or something. I thought we could do something here. I thought this could work. I had this plan. It didn't work out. He dropped too many passes. We put him in a position to succeed. He didn't succeed. I can live with that. That happens all the time. That's very different than 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches, goal to go, red zone over the course of 12 weeks. That's what my issue is. My issue is over the course of 12 weeks, where this offense is and what we're doing in the red zone, what we're doing on, 3rd and short, 4th and short. I'm less concerned about like the Juwan Johnson part of it.
Another point that I want to make is the Devon Vele trades. Like, why would you send the 4th round to Denver to bring a guy in, and you're not even going to use him, right? What is the point of all this? You bring in Brandon Cooks, you're not even using him. What?
Well, Cooks is gone. I mean, Cooks is gone. They, that he's gone. But and like Devon Vele, his snap count is getting higher, and he is getting more usage. And I'm okay to say like, well, maybe he's just building out the players he wants in the room, and that's going to be a big part of this moving forward. And Devon Vele made some big catches in this game. So all right, again, like okay, that's all that the roster shaping and that kind of side of it. That's a whole different animal. The issue right now is during the game. I think the Saints have actually kind of cooked when it comes to the roster, as far as like the draft, the trade deadline, some of the moves they made, who they have in certain positions, and how they're kind of doing things. I think it's like, all right, I kind of like the roster. I kind of like how we're sitting. My issue is when that first quarter starts to when that game ends. That's the problem right now.
What is the point? You send the 7th round for a guy who, when he was on the field, was total buns, and is also on IR, won't play this year. It's like you're making all these moves thinking you're playing 40 chess, but in reality, you're playing Chinese checkers and you don't even know Mandarin. That's how I feel with
That
Kellen.
was a quote. That was a hell of a quote right there. That was nice.
I think this game really drove the point home for me, because it's like we're sitting here and we're relying on Taysom Hill, who is a shell of himself. I love him. I wish he was the guy he was 2-3 years ago, but he's not. Right? And the thing with Taysom, what made his game so valuable was that, yeah, he could run. He was a physical, fast, athletic runner, but he can also pass. But now it's like, yeah, he's still athletic and he's still physical, but he's not making those plays where he's breaking tackles and going for like 10, 15.
Yeah, that's all. And I think it might be just a combination of the injury and the age and like what made Taysom so special was he was basically a guaranteed 3 yards. He was basically guaranteed 3 yards, and he could then bust it for 10, 15, 20 yards. And yeah, he could throw if he had to, but he was better off just running the ball. And I remember it was a couple years ago, there was a stretch where Taysom, I think it might have been Dennis Allen's first year, but there was a stretch where Taysom was like the highest EPA running back in the league. And there was talk of like, make this guy more of just a traditional running back. Less of like a gimmicky running back where he only runs out of the quarterback power and all that stuff, like more of just like give him the ball. But, now it's like he's just not the same player. And he certainly is not a guaranteed 2-3 yards. Certainly not.
Yards. And the thing is like, let's be honest, who respects his arm? Right? And the point I'm trying to make with this is, what's the point of relying on Taysom Hill when you have a guy that you drafted 40th overall that's a better version of him, right?
Well, he doesn't. I mean, Tyler doesn't run like Taysom. It's a totally different running style.
Tyler Shuck, he may not be as physical and as good of a runner, but I mean, actually, I say he is. He's 6'5", runs a 4.5. He's like 2-something. He's a big physical dude, but also he can throw the ball, right? Everything you're doing with Taysom Hill, you could do with your rookie quarterback, right?
Well, I mean, Tyler's not going to do like quarterback powers and stuff like that. I mean, you could change it to where all of a sudden you're doing the read option more and things, but it is different.
Like you say, like the youth movement, 2017, right? We're 0-2, and then we, rely on all these rookies, and we're seeing on the defense. The defense, those guys, like it's all young guys now. Like all the rookies are coming in and having an impact, but like on the offense, it's for some reason, why is it that we draft a guy, right, who has every meaningful record for running backs from Kansas, but he's not even like we're giving the ball to Taysom Hill, right, over him, and at the same time we have a better version of Taysom Hill that we took at 40th overall? Like I don't believe it. I think the whole idea, I know the roster is bad, but I don't think the roster is as bad as everybody's saying it is. I think a lot of it is Kellen Moore And the fact that I think he's just overthinking things. And I think, like I said, like you said, he's an analytical guy, but he's kind of thinking himself out of things and making poor decisions because of it. But that's it. That's all I got. Love everything you do. Keep up the good work. And yeah.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Great call. Great call. I'm with you. I think some of it is him just maybe overthinking it and maybe trying to get himself in. It's like, man, just right now where we're at, man, just run the ball. Like 4th and 1, 3rd and inches, just run the ball with Devin Neal, run it with your halfback, give Taysom a fullback dive, do something, whatever. Just like let's try and get back to basics here. Make it easy on yourself. Next up, ruffle them. Wait, I just did ruffle them. Sorry. Next up is the one and only Austin.
Hey, James.
Hey, man.
This is your boy, Austin.
What's up, Austin?
Just want to come on here to talk to the man himself,
Go ahead.
the face of the franchise,
No one does it better.
about this horrible game. I just finished watching the game today, Saints versus Falcons,
Oh,
and this was pitiful.
horrible.
It's a really rough performance across the board to watch.
Yeah, 100%.
They
Yeah,
made Kirk Cousins look like prime Tom Brady out there. It was rough.
That part sucks too. It's like they not really, like Kirk didn't turn back the clock. I mean, he looked horrible. Like his arm. I mean, everything was floating and whatever. He had the deep ball, good play, fine. But the defense did what they had to do. Like they at a certain point they can only hold for so long. But I thought they were fine. Like the Saints really just kind of vomited all over themselves for 4 quarters, and the Falcons kind of took the chances that were given. But it's just a weird game.
He's a statue. He's got brick for legs, and he ran for a first down. I mean, how is that physically possible? How do we let that happen? Tyler Shuck played pretty good.
Yeah,
He had a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
Play calling was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand how we get to the 1 or the 2 multiple times, and we managed to come away with basically nothing.
Yeah, 30 plays. I mean, we looked at it yesterday. We'll do it again. After the half, you go 15 plays, 74 yards, 15 plays, 44 yards. So 30 plays, 110 yards, and you come away with 3 points. And both drives end on the 1.5 yard line. 30 plays, 110 yards, and 15 minutes, and you get 3 points. Like, that's tough.
Field goals. How? Chip shots from a team captain. It can't happen. Shouldn't be allowed. I mean, Chris Olave, really good. Pretty consistent, great catches.
Yeah, he was good.
Mason Tipton, what a hell of a return. Great return. Love that for him. Couple solid catches. Glad to see that. Devin Neal looked great. Really solid game from him. But just defense played well. I was happy to see Chase Young get a sack and Cam Jordan with the forced fumble. He loves playing against the Falcons. It just hurt to watch us lose in this fashion to the Falcons, of all people. It was rough. We go out there and play great 2 weeks ago, and after a bye, this is all we have to show. I just want to know what do you think needs to happen going forward? What exactly needs to change? Play calling, coaching positions, players getting cut or benched. What needs to happen? I don't know. But it was great talking to you. And I just want to say shout out my man Nick out there. He'll probably be listening. And
Shout out, Nick.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, man. You too. Great call. That's what's so frustrating. I mean, the whole fourth quarter and the whole walk back, that's what we were asking ourselves. It was just like, what actually is the problem? Because if you asked me, let's just go down the roster. I thought Chuck was fine. I thought Devin Neal was pretty good, especially when he had, just catch a ball in the flats and make something happen. Pretty good. Olave was good. Juwan Johnson was fine this game. Like, everybody was kind of okay. Defense, okay. We got 3 sacks. Pressure was there at times. Got a pick 6. Groupie was horrible, but, it's like, all right. And then you look at the result, and it's like, geez, this is the worst performance I've ever seen. So how is it like, decent, okay, decent, all right. I mean, okay, whatever, decent. Oh, my God. This is the worst thing I've ever watched for 3.5 hours. And the answer is the play calling, the coaching, the whole thing. And it pains me to say it, but this is why I'm the best in the business. I got to call it like I see it. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. Like the coaching and all that stuff from Kellen left a lot to be desired. And he's a rookie. All right. Give him the benefit of the doubt, whatever. But at a certain point, and that certain point is looking like Sunday against the Dolphins, at a certain point, I'm going to have to see something. I'm going to have to see some first downs. I'm going to have to see some red zone success. Okay? And this is my advice for Kellen, because I know he watches the channel. Just get back to basics. If it's 3rd and goal from the 9, line up Devon Vele and let Chuck try and hit a slant. Get Juwan Johnson on the seam. If it's 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, run the football. It's at the point now where you got to go down swinging. And some of these plays, they're not even getting going. All right, so that would be my recommendation. Would be get back to basics, give the team a chance. Like let them either succeed or fail with the execution, but give it a chance. The Taysom play on 4th down, the Philly special, the Taysom snap over his head. I guess that was a failed execution, but let's take some shots in the end zone. Let's put it on the players for a second. Let the players sort it out on the field. All right, good call. Next up, Ken Lee.
Hey, brother, I'm not sure if you got all my message, but yeah.
Oh, my bad. Ken Lee is a 2-parter. All right, I see. 2-parter. Let's go to Simon, and then we'll go back to Ken Lee.
What's up, James?
I'm
back. Had 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Do you think that because of the bye week, you think that situation kind of threw off the momentum? That's why that they kind of had an off game or an off week? Maybe they should have just, maybe it was just a bad timing.
Sometimes that happens, but I think it was good timing for the Saints. And I think the bye week was beneficial. I don't think it was a negative. Sometimes it can be, but I don't think that was the case here.
Like maybe they should have just kept up the momentum. I mean, they can't change the schedule, but I'm just, I'm saying that maybe that threw them off. And also, my next question is, again, Kellen Moore. Last year he was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles, and they had obviously a better roster than us. He had no problem moving the ball. He had no problems in the red zone. It seems that he could just, push his ways out of problems. And he's realizing it this year that he cannot do that with this team. Therefore, he's really spazzing to find the play that works. And he just can't do it. Hence the red zone problems with the Saints and just converting a 3rd and 1. Like, it's painful. It's really painful. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Thank you.
I mean, like the Eagles thing, you can look at the Eagles this year, how bad their offense is, how bad they are. I mean, their offense is horrible. They're in the same conversation with the Saints as far as like some of these efficiency numbers, and they have a way better roster. So I don't think it's as easy as like, hey, whoever's calling plays for the Eagles, just do this and it works. I don't think it's that easy. But go back further. Like I would take a bad version of one of the Dallas offenses that Kellen was calling. I mean, we're not even forget the Eagles. You know, like the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. They won the Super Bowl last when Kellen was calling plays. Like one of the best rosters, if not the best roster. Certainly the best running back in the NFL. Whatever. Go back to just like an average Dallas team. Like at least that team could do stuff. You know, like at least that team was exciting and scoring points or whatever. Like it's kind of beyond. It's gotten to the point where it's kind of beyond all that, right? Like if you look at these numbers, right? 13 points, 21 points, 13 points, 19 points, 19 points, 14 points, 3 points, 10 points, 17 points, 10 points. We have not scored. Or 26 points, not 14 points. We have scored more than 20 points twice the entire season, right? 21 points, 26 points. Yeah, we've scored over 20 points twice the whole year. And those two performances were 21 and 26. And the 26 was with 5 turnovers. We haven't scored more than 20 points in, when was this? October 5th? Almost 2 months? Almost 2 months. We haven't scored more than 20 points. You know, like, we're not comparing this team with like, oh well, they need to be, you know, the Eagles were good, but sure, they're the Eagles. It's like, well, brother, we're not even like the, I don't know who's like a below average team. Like, we're not even a below average team. Like, you know, the Jaguars or something. We're not even this team. Like, let's see the Titans. The Titans are horrible. Let's see what they've done as far as like points. They scored 24 against the Seahawks. They scored 20 against the Chargers. They scored 22 against the Cardinals, 20 against the Colts. I mean, yeah, they got smoked, but still. I mean, 20, like, think about, like, 20 points is so hard for the Saints to do. You know, like, that's what's so surprising. It's less about the results. And to me, it's more about just, like, I mean, we just can't score. We just can't put the ball through the hoop, you know? All right, let's wrap up this video with Ken Lee's calls.
My brother.
My man.
My brother. As I sit here and I watch the Rams versus this Tampa Bay game,
Outfit. Yeah, the Tampa
you know,
got
and of
smoked.
course, Tampa Bay getting absolutely cooked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
how good are the Rams?
the New Orleans Saints, my guy.
Oh.
You let that Panthers win get a little bit in your cranium, dog. These boys are terrible, my guy.
There's a possibility. There is a possibility that I got too hyped up with the Panthers win. There is a possibility, okay?
Kellen Moore is not going to be on Sean Payton's level.
He is further away now than he was 2 weeks ago, for sure. We will see how it all plays out, but as of right now, it needs to get better fast.
No time within the next 2-3 years. I'm not gonna lie to you. Looking at him being so lost out here, it's honestly sad, man.
This was a sad
I'd
game.
rather clip Clint Kubiak, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, I mean that wasn't an option, but you know. But don't forget, do not forget this. Okay, let me go back and look at this. Don't forget this now. Okay, don't forget this. This is Kubiak. Okay, this was Clint Kubiak. 14 points, 14 points, 19 points, 0 points, 10 points, 19 points to end the season. Okay, and at this point right here, I was getting told that Clint Kubiak was worse than Pete Carmichael the year before. Now, a lot of this is the roster. A lot of this is, you know, whatever. Okay? Now, let me just do a quick calculation here. Let's do a quick calculation. So through 17 games, I mean these two. Let's just throw these two out, okay, real quick. But because no one was saying Kubiak was Carmichael doing this first, we'll do both. Just real quick, okay. So through 15 games, all right. So we have 12 points, 24 points, 13 points. 27, 10, 8. 27, 10, 8. Okay, and then 22, 20, 35. Okay, 22, 20, 35. All right, then 14, 11. Oh, no. Well, 14 and 14. 19, 0. 10 and 19. It's going to be way more than we're averaging right now through 15 games. So that was 16.4 points a game, okay? This stretch. 12, 24, 13, 27, 10, 8, 22, 20, 35, 14, 14, 19, 0, 10, 19. This is not impressive. But that's 16.4 points a game. We are right now averaging like 14.8-ish. Shows you how bad it is. But still, during this time period, I was being told, especially during this stretch at the end here, I mean, this is 2 months basically of not scoring over 20 points. So this stretch right here, let's just do this one real quick, just for poops and gigs. 14, 14, 19, 0, 10, 19, 19, 0, 10, 19 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. So this right here is 12.6 points a game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So through these 6 games, after the bye week, all right, which is interesting, but after the bye week, this stretch right here is, 12.6 points a game, 12.1 is the record. There was a whole lot of people during this stretch saying, Clint Kubiak, see you later, give me Pete Carmichael, whatever. I say all that to say it takes a sec. And there's a lot of stuff happening, whatever. We know now Kubiak was the man. Kubiak is awesome. Kubiak's doing things in Seattle, whatever. But that can change fast, like the perception and all that stuff. Kellen's got to find it, though. I'm not making excuses, but I'm saying he's got to find it. But it is still too early to say, I've seen enough, whatever. But just like right here, I mean, if Kubiak was coming back or whatever, it's like, all right, this was a bad stretch. Now you got to fix it. It's up to Kellen now to fix it.
If we're going to give it to someone, give it to somebody that's like, hey, we don't know, he's a complete unknown if we actually think about it. But anyway, I remember how quick everybody was on the train to get rid of Rattler whenever he didn't play well. He started throwing interceptions. Now your boy Groupie has missed a kick literally in every single game. I think he has like 8 or 9 missed kicks on the season.
Yeah.
We haven't heard about a kicker coming in for competition, for tryouts. We haven't heard.
This call was Sunday, but we all know Justin Tucker, they're trying out kickers on Monday. So
Nothing. So if you're going to hold your quarterback to this weird standard, you're not going to do it to the kicker who can change the outcome of games?
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just kind of weird to me,
He's gone.
So, yeah, but I'm not even that mad. Whatever it is, what it is, Alvin Kamara don't run hard, if we're being honest. My pop's been saying this for years. He's like, this dude don't run hard. He don't care about football. I see it. Another thing, we gave up, we let go of Brandon Cooks, traded Shaheed. And we just I don't know. It's like you don't put nobody out there to help your young quarterback. It's just weird. The whole situation is weird. Ruiz, I don't even have to say nothing. We know what he is.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
He's diarrhea, man. It's like after a night out, a lot of drinks,
just
go to the toilet, diarrhea.
God
That's
bless.
what it is.
Yeah. Just
Everybody know it.
heartburn,
I don't also
cold
understand a lot of
sweats.
these things. And then talk about this little defense we have. And I say little defense because it's not a lot of defense being played at all. But Why do we play 10 yards off of every receiver and everybody just do a quick screen pass or a quick out and they get 15 yards? I'm never going to understand that with this Staley defense. And people can say, oh, they've been playing well. No, they have not. If you actually look at the totality of the games, they're awful. I don't care what stats show, what anything else. We have 2 wins for a reason. Our defense isn't good. We have no pass rush. Literally, Captain Kirk he's not a factor to run the ball, but yet he just stands in the pocket. Darnell Mooney now looks like prime Mike Evans against us every week. I knew I should have picked him up on fantasy, but I didn't. I was like, man, you know what? I think we're gonna pull this out. I knew in my heart of hearts we weren't, but I was like, I can't do it. I'm going against the grain, man, dude. I don't know, man. I listen to all your betting previews. I listen to everything, man. I'm like, dude, come on, James. I'm gonna need you to get off this high horse about this Kellen guy, bro. He's not it, bro. As of right now, he's not it. That's what I'll go with. As of right now, he's not it.
As of right now, not good. As of right now, he's making me look like a fool. All right. And, it is what it is. Like, no doubt. No doubt about it. Right now, right now, yeah. Kellen is not doing what I thought he would do, and I expect him to do. 100%. I'm not going to argue with you. This is doo-doo gas station sushi, hot dog on the roller at a Circle K, diarrhea. No doubt. And I wish I could pinpoint Tyler Shuck. I wish I could pinpoint Devin Neal or whoever and be like, this is why. This is it. We got to get rid of blank, whatever. I can't. And this is falling back on Kellen. I'm with you. I'm with you there.
There's no way around that. He's not it right now, dog. This dude is lost. Why are we in the shotgun on the 2-yard line when we have a 6'5" quarterback and we can go under center? We have Devin Neal. I'm just confused. That's all.
I'm with you on that. And I was screaming it. I tweeted it out during the game. I tweeted and said, hey, how about we just do the thing where Tyler Shuck just jumps, sticks the ball over, touchdown. He's 6'5", right? Like, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. How about we just run Devin Neal up the middle? We need a yard. How about we just get Taysom Hill under center, get Jack Stoll behind him, and Taysom tries to sneak it, and Jack Stoll throws him into the end zone. Why don't we just do that? I'm with you. I was very confused myself. 4th and 1, we do the Taysom bootleg thing. What are we doing here? Let's not get cute. I'm with you. This criticism is absolutely valid of the play calling, the prep, the scheme, how these players are being put into position. 100% valid.
Why do we have Taysom back there if he's not a threat to pass the ball? Because you don't let him pass the ball. So every team knows it's a power run.
But see, like right there, that would go. That is what Kellen would say is the reason why we saw the 4th and 1 play. Kellen would say, well, exactly. They don't think he's a threat to throw. They think all we're going to do is, run with him. The quarterback power. So on 4th and 1, I tried to catch him off guard and have Taysom throw it. And it was a complete disaster. Whereas it's like, yeah, I get it. I understand what you're doing here. I understand you're playing 4D chess, but maybe let's just dial it back a little bit.
So I'm not going to blame the snapper for, it was above his head. I don't care. Why are we doing that? And then it went over his head. And we still went back and ran. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So, yeah, man, just, my little rant. Not much or nothing. I'm not really that mad. It is what it is. Hey, brother, I'm not sure if you got all my message, but yeah, have a good one, dog. I know 5 minutes, the shit goes quick, but anyway, this team is trash, hot garbage, VCHT. That is commode juice in the
Jeez.
military, in the Navy. So yeah, you have a good night though, or a good morning, whenever. You know what I'm saying, man. Till next time.
Thank you, brother. That was a great call. Great call. And I can't argue with what you're saying. You know, I mean, that it is what it is. Like, I certainly can't sit here and say, no, the play calling was good because of this, and this, or no, this, and that. No, I mean, you pretty much nailed it. VHS juice or whatever it is. I mean, yeah. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, like, we're all kind of seeing things the same way because there's no other way to see it. And the pressure is now on Kellen. And this has to be the moment. It has to be the moment where things change. It has to be the moment to where he turns this thing around. And he, like right now, it's Monday afternoon, Monday evening. There is not a doubt in my mind. He's got his light on in his office on Airline Drive, and he's tinkering. And my bet is that he's going to figure it out. But there's absolutely a chance he doesn't, you know, but I think he will. And he kind of has to, man. He has to. Because this is getting to the point to where it is the Titanic sinking. Right? It's someone's going to have to do something because the water is filling up at the bottom of this vessel. All right? And I can't, you know, I can't be sitting in the Titanic going like, no, I think we're good. No, I think we're gonna make it. It's like, brother, the ship is upside down. Like, what do you even mean right now? You know, so I hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Call in, speakpipe.com. Link is in the description below. You can use your phone, you can use your computer. It's so easy to do. And sound off. I want to hear from you. Y'all hear from me twice a day, at least every single day. All right. So I want to hear from y'all. We'll be doing this. If I have, let's see, maybe another dozen or so calls to get through. We'll do another video soon. And we'll get all these calls in, but let it rip. Let me hear you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.